These are the most evil parent punishments.
If you thought your parents were bad, you're not gonna believe what some of these parents did to their kids.
I'm waiting for the comments on this video. My dad whipped me with a belt. And the comment to that one, well, my dad put bleach in my eyeballs. Well, mine dad.
Left to get milk and never came back.
Starting with 1 in 1.5 parents do this. They interrupt you when you speak. Show your kid the minimum level of respect and listen to what they have to say.
But what if they're yapping, bro? What if they're yapping about a bunch of nonsense? Like, hey,
That's
Mom,
what I'm saying.
Shut up!
Look,
Shut up!
I mean, that's why a lot of parents do it.
Here's a hot take. If you're young, you have to respect your parents and respect elders in general, even if you don't want to. Until you're
Even grandma.
an adult.
Oh, that was
Next
it?
up.
I thought you were going to keep going.
I thought there was a big butt coming.
He said hot take. I thought it was actually going to be a good take.
No, that was it. I'm just
All right,
saying,
all
if
right.
you're a child and you get interrupted by an adult, probably shut up and listen. Anyway.
Give everybody respect. Listen to people and be listened to. It's super easy.
That's right. Next up, 1 in every 2 parents do this.
That's 50%.
Yeah, so 50% of parents embarrass you in front of your crush.
Nah.
To be fair, it's not hard for your parents to be cringe.
That is kind of crazy. Alec, has that happened to you? Is that why you didn't have a girlfriend in elementary and high school and middle school?
In college?
That's why I did
In
it.
college.
No, that's not why. It's
Oh, okay.
for other reasons. But I'll admit it, when I'm a parent, I will probably do that, but mostly because I think it's funny. Not because I'm, like, accidentally trying to embarrass my children. I'll just embarrass them on purpose because it's funny.
Did you know that little Alec used to pee the bed until he was 12 years old? Like, that's kind of funny.
That's not true, but in the 3rd grade, I had to do a play, as a lot of kids in America have to do, and I auditioned for the main role in front of my entire grade, and I got so nervous. I'm up on stage, the entire class is sitting in front of me, probably like 50 kids, and I peed my pants really bad. It's very embarrassing, and I just ran off the stage.
And your dad recorded and posted online?
No, it was just the students and our teacher.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really embarrassing. So I ended up not getting the role that I auditioned for, which was
That wasn't in the script.
I think I auditioned for Romeo, and
You
instead
acted more like Juliet.
right, and instead they ended up giving me a position where I dressed up as a big giant blue fluffy bird, and I sat down crisscross applesauce and played the xylophone in the corner.
That's pretty good. I had a similar role where I was stage crew. So I just cleaned up the stage after they were done. Good times.
Next up, 1 in 3 parents do this. That's 33%. They be a control freak.
Control freak.
They be being a control freak. Kids without enough independence are most likely to rebel later on.
Now I
I'm a
don't
robot.
know. Now I don't know if this is.
That's
No, I
also
don't
known
know
as a
if-
Karen.
Now I don't know if this is true, but I think that more parents are control freaks when they only have one child, because that is where all their attention goes. But
Oh, yeah.
if you have multiple siblings, then it's hard for the parent to like control each of their kids equally. You know what I'm saying?
It's also very different for different races. Some races, the parents are very hard on their kids, very strict with their kids because they want them to be successful in life. But a lot of times it actually backfires, and the kid, they start to rebel because they don't like their parents telling them what to do all the time.
Yeah, I think it's a culture thing, and I think in, like, for example, Asian culture, they're really they're strict on their kids to where a lot of them end up being like mathematicians and physicists and doctors.
But they're all depressed.
Are they? I don't
Comment
know.
down below if your parent's a control freak.
1 in 5 parents do this. They smack you.
Oh, here we go.
Physical punishment is never the way to get your kids to behave, some people say.
Alec disagrees. It looks like his hand's up. Here we go.
Alec is about to smack himself. It shows.
I think Alec got smacked. I think he's just saying he's a part of that 1 in 5.
Alec, point to the spot where they got
Where
you.
did they touch you, Alec? No. With kisses? Did they smack you with kisses, Alec?
They smacked their lips against yours?
No, but on a real, my dad did hit me.
Sorry. Wait, that's not even... my bad.
But no, honestly, I'm not
You
like,
liked it?
I don't have any like, I don't have any trauma or anything. I was acting up.
It sounds like you have some
And
deep
look,
stuff.
I deserve to get hit sometimes. You
Is that
deserve
what he
to
told
get
you?
hit.
I'm sorry,
What'd you do, Alec? What'd you do?
This is
I
really...
was- I-
This is about to turn
pants
into
in
a
front of the whole
therapy...
school.
This is about to turn into a therapy session.
We were just at the dinner table because my family loves to eat dinner together, which I respect. And I said some things to my dad that I really should not have said. It was very
Daddy,
very
this
mean.
chicken sucks!
And in fact, he went for like one swipe and I dodged him. And then I stared at him again and I gave him the na-na and
mistake.
boo boo and then boom, got me good.
Daddy, you be
And-
bald.
Then he
Is that what
sent
you
me to
said
my
to him?
room.
I would just get smacked in the back of the head. Nothing major.
I got a lot of ear pulls and a lot of booty smacks. And there was the occasional face smack. That one was more rare.
This was all from your dad?
That was from your girlfriend?
From my dad mostly, but also my grandma.
Oh, yeah, she's vicious.
Alec has definitely got one of these before. 1 in 8 parents do this. They force you to have a bad haircut, like the classic putting bowl on your head and cutting all the hair underneath it. Alec, you don't have to keep your hand raised. You can talk.
They forced you?
Nobody's gonna smack you, Alec. This isn't your childhood anymore.
About 3 times in my life, I had a very serious case of what's called lice, and my dad wasn't having it, so he just took a razor and vroom, like as bald as a cucumbber. So
That's respectable, though.
is it? That's I mean I
That's what I would do.
So the next day, I'll never forget. I was in the 2nd grade. I got my head shaved bald, and everybody knew it was because I had lice, not because I was trying a new style. I go in bald. I had a crush that was in my class
What
the
was his name?
entire day.
What was his name?
No, it was a girl. Her name was Allison.
Oh,
You do
Miss
you.
Allison.
You do you.
And
in Wonderland?
let me finish my story.
sorry.
Anyway, so I went into class bawling my eyes out. I didn't want anyone to see me. I spent all 8 hours in school in the bathroom, legitimately in the bathroom on the toilet.
Go ahead.
And I didn't leave until school was over, which probably made things worse, to be honest. I probably should have just owned it and like rocked it.
Yeah, because now your girl crush thinks that you have bowel movement issues, and I think that's worse than being bald.
She thinks you're bald and have diarrhea.
Right. I
That's
should
a
have
double
just owned
whammy.
it.
Your dad should have ran in there and smacked the crap out of you. Get back to class!
He did the second I got home.
Oh, for sure.
Nah, I'm kidding. I'm joking. I love my dad, by the way. PSA, I do love my parents and my family. Just putting it out there. Next, 1 in 16 parents do this. They give you an iPad to be quiet. Okay.
I think it's way
That's
higher
crazy.
nowadays.
Did you
It's
know?
gotta be higher.
Did you know that Gen Z has the lowest attention span at just 1.3 seconds?
What?
I think we're technically a part of Gen Z.
Wait, Alec, what'd you say?
I think so as well. And this is actually something that I've thought of a lot when I have kids. Like, when am I going to give them technology? Because I do believe that, like, giving a child an iPad or phone to play on can, like, damage their brain.
How are they supposed to watch more Beck Bros?
Well, they won't. And that's okay.
What?
Yeah. Until they're a little bit older. Until they're like 10, 11, 12, 13 years old. That's when I think they can indulge in that sort of stuff.
After you smack them around and give them a bad haircut.
Exactly. You know, the first 4 years of life, there's research and studies on this. The first 4 years are your most important years as far as development goes. And so I'm not giving my kid any iPad for the first 4 years at least.
Well, we grew up without even smartphones. I didn't have my first smartphone until I was 13, and all it could do was play Brick Breaker. That was it.
That's true. Technology's too crazy these days. I don't trust it.
I love it. 1 in 20 parents send you to Sunday school. Who goes to school on Sunday? Sunday is the day of rest.
That's like the devil's work right
not
there.
school. I don't know if it's school though. I think it's more like of a church thing.
Oh,
it's not like
okay,
it's not
that's
like
God's
actual
work there.
classes. Yeah, like you go there because I used to go to Sunday school back in the day, but it wasn't like I had to do math and arithmetic. It was like we learned about Jesus, the Holy
okay.
Man.
Yeah.
Wait,
I went to Sunday school a few times, and we would play basketball. We would learn about
see?
God. They would ask for money sometimes, but I didn't have any.
This is titled the most evil parent punishments. I don't think that it's not that bad. It's definitely
Well,
gonna get
I
worse
think
as we
that's
go
fine.
along, but like so far it hasn't been that bad.
Well, right, we're still in the beginning.
Other than the smacking, that's pretty bad.
Most kids don't want to go to school on Sunday though.
No, Sunday's a time to play Call of Duty.
I mean, most kids want their iPad though. This is evil parenting. Next up, 1 in 30 parents give too many Christmas presents. Spoiling kids just creates entitlement and unrealistic expectations.
It's what happens, guys. If you have too many presents, then you're just gonna be spoiled, and you're gonna think, oh my gosh, all these presents are awesome, and then you're gonna grow up, and then you're gonna be like, why is nobody getting me more presents?
I have a
And
prime
then you're gonna
example.
be really angry.
Prime example, Beck Bro Mary.
Oh.
Jack? I think Jack's
Jack
the
gives
culprit
too
number
many
1
presents.
for getting her too many presents.
Culprit number
I
2.
swear,
Me.
every single Christmas, these two guys, I mean, I get it. They love their little sister and they want to get her a whole bunch of presents, but there's like a whole new car that they get their little sister every year. I'm like, oh my God.
She
guys,
deserves
relax.
nice
Expensive.
things!
She has expensive taste. What can I say? She learned after me. I also have expensive taste, and it just happens sometimes.
She's
Do
actually
you think that she might
she's currently
feel
in
more
Costa
entitled?
Rica right now. She's currently in Costa Rica on a vacation.
Yeah, exactly. And she's like, yeah. Oh,
She'll figure it out.
Yeah.
She
Don't
has
get me
chances,
started.
so this is all just for that.
Yeah.
So she's good now.
She's good. She's good. You worry about your family, Alec.
yeah, no, that's my bad. I overstepped.
Because this one was definitely you. 1 in 38 parents do this, banning you from meeting friends. That's why Alec has none.
What does that mean? Banning outdoor play can hinder a child's physical and social development. So, like, what sort of sick and cruel parent would not let their kids have friends?
This is actually
that is
evil.
messed up.
I guess no. It's saying that they have friends, but then they're like basically grounding them from doing anything, it seems like. So this is like 1 in 38 parents will ground children.
I see.
To make sure that they can't go outside, they can't play video games, they can't see their friends, they just gotta like be in solitary confinement.
That's how
To be honest, I don't think I ever got grounded. Like, my
just got
parents would
smacked.
punish me in certain ways, but they would never say, like, you're not allowed to do anything for a week, you know? That never happened to me.
I think a good punishment is maybe like taking away a phone, but not having them play outside. Like, playing outside, that's how you build character. That's how you get into nature. That's how you disconnect.
Well, I don't know how your
evil.
parents were, but mine were very, like, go do whatever. Like, I would just get on my bike and go around the entire neighborhood, go hang out with my friends. My parents would have no idea where I am for the majority of the day. And then I would just come back at night and be like, oh, hi, Mom.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, they're like, dude, you're
Is that
21. Like,
normal
move
still?
out of the
Do
house now.
I mean, I don't talk to kids
as
anymore.
Normal still.
I don't think-
mean, I'll sometimes when I go outside like once a month, I will see children on bicycles just kind of doing their own thing. So I think that there are still kids out there that do that. But if you guys do that, comment down below.
Yeah, I'm genuinely curious if that's still, like, a thing that people do.
Don't be too
They
curious,
probably
Alec.
do it.
You're going to get yourself in trouble.
They probably all meet up and then they watch iPads.
Guys, come on, please tell me. And tell me where you go. I'm kidding.
Next up, 1 in 50 parents do this. They spy on search history. Not respecting boundaries will cause trust issues later down the line.
Dang. Okay,
Surprised it's not more. 1 in 50. That's only 2% of parents that do that. And I think, like, technology now, it can be scary. There's a lot of weirdos out there.
Especially on Roblox.
Yeah, I don't know. I could see how parents would want to know what their children are doing online. So I'm actually surprised it's not more.
I'll be honest, I don't think either of my parents knows how to check search history. So maybe that's why more parents don't do it, because they just don't know how.
I don't know how.
That doesn't surprise me at all. Next up, 1 in 80 parents force their kids to get married
gosh.
to a stranger?
Yep, they're all from
To
India.
a stranger. Yeah, that's...
It's rare
I think
here.
that is one of those, it's like a cultural thing to force your kids to get
It says
married.
50%.
Where we live, that doesn't happen. I've never heard of that ever happening, ever. Like, not even a consideration.
It's 50% of marriages globally are arranged. That's insane.
Yeah.
Well, India's population is about, like, 3.5 billion.
Oh, wait, that's true.
Maybe.
India
so.
happens in China, I
Probably-
believe,
yeah,
too.
probably
Yeah,
China.
there are studies out there that do kind of lead into that arranged marriages have a lower divorce rate than non-arranged marriages.
Oh.
So there's something there.
Yeah, maybe they're forced to stay in it, though, or something. I don't know. Well, like, I don't want to. I don't
know.
Peculiarate, but...
My friend Anish, his parents arranged marriage. They love each other.
And how did Anish come out?
He's okay. You know, he's doing
Is
things.
he looking for his arranged marriage, or he's going to find it on his own?
I think he's hoping that his dad set something up quick.
Nice. 1 in 100 parents call you fat.
No, don't do this. Parents, if you're watching this, don't call your kid fat.
Oh,
You can
yeah,
call him
that's-
chubby. You can call him a little fatty, but don't call him fat.
Put your hand down, Alec. You can talk.
This one's got me good.
That one hit him at home.
This one wasn't necessarily my parents, although I'm sure they have said some things, but the one that burns deep, and I'll never forget it. My grandma. I think she might be evil. The more I
It
think about her.
sounds like your grandma smacked you, punched you, spit on you, and called you fat.
Well, listen to
Doesn't
this
she
one.
still call you fat?
She still calls me fat. I mean, come on. Like, look, I get I could lose a little bit of weight, but I'm not fat. But listen to this one. We were barbecuing. Okay, we had a barbecue going. BBQ. My grandma, in all dead seriousness, looks at me in the eye in front of my entire family and tells me, Alec, go stand over top of the barbecue to burn your fat off. No joke, no laugh, no smile, nothing. And I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I'm like,
Hold on, wait. Can you say that one more time?
yeah. So
Alec, go stand
over the barbecue to burn your fat off.
over the barbecue flames to burn away your lethal amount of fat. Okay.
Yeah.
Writing that down for later.
I mean, she's like ancient now, so maybe back in her day, that was some sort of technique that they used to burn fat. Oh, and I should have told her, no, you, Grandma, you know, you do that, fatty. That would have got her.
So she definitely called her kids fat too.
I don't think so, because they were in very good shape growing up. They had like
okay.
6-packs and stuff, and
Maybe because she called them fat originally.
I didn't.
She motivated them.
Could be.
Maybe that's why you're in shape now, because she called you fat.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, I like the position I'm in, so everything that's happened to me in the past, I don't have any disdain for it.
Don't worry, Alec, you're not alone. My mom has called me fat on multiple occasions. Next up, 1 in 30 parents do this. Spitting in your face. It's important to communicate in
That's
a calm
insane.
and mature way. This sets the right example.
That
Don't
one-
be spitting on
no.
people.
I did get spit on the face by my parent, but it was an accident. He was just talking. Yeah. It was
I'll
on
admit-
purpose, so I won't take it. I won't take it.
I'll
to
admit, there are quite a few of these punishments that I like low-key am okay with. Like, I understand how they are a thing.
You would cancel Christmas?
No. But my next point was going to be, but spitting in your kid's face is just like, that's unacceptable. That cannot happen. That's insane. And I would even say,
shoes?
What if they crashed? What if you had a brand new Range Rover 2025 with all the new tech?
Let me finish a single point.
And then they crash the car. Do you spit in their face?
No, you still don't spit in their face. That's when you can slap them.
Okay. Oh.
That's when you can hit them, maybe.
Alec, that's illegal now.
We are getting to the nitty-gritty here. 1 in 500 parents force their kids to join the army? What? Forget parents. Did you know that 20 countries still enforce mandatory conscription?
Wow. It's true. Yeah, a lot of countries will force, young men to go into the military, serve time, because it's a lot of people think it's good for you. It sets up discipline. It sets up the way of life. It sets up the rule of command in your life. A lot of people think that it's actually a good thing to join the army.
Yeah, my dad was forced to. He grew up in France, and so he served for a couple years. And I know people in Russia had to as well. I think it was just a lot more common in like European countries.
Yeah, it still is to this day.
I don't want to go.
1 in 650 parents delete your social media profile. Mom, no!
Those monsters.
Teach social media safety.
I'm supposed to get the likes and the attention.
Well,
they
here's
hate
the
us.
thing. What if your kid is on social media and is posting, let's say, graphic images
Little Timmy would never.
that you disagree
Not
with,
Timmy,
and you're
not our Timmy.
and you're like little Timmy or little Stephanie. We can't be having this.
I don't have a girl.
We only have guys.
Okay. Do you see what I'm getting at though? Like, and then like, as a parent, you're like, you can't be doing this. I'm deleting your account.
Yes.
You can't
Alec,
do that.
You're making a good point here. It's basically like the trolley situation. Do you kill just one, or do you kill the whole pile of people?
Nobody
Does it really
brought
even
up
matter?
killing.
So what I'm just saying is you can go 2 ways here, right? One, you delete your social media profile. You just get rid of it. Poof, Thanos snap, gone. However, kids are smart these days. Kids are honestly sometimes smarter than parents.
They got the fake
and they
accounts.
can get around.
Yep.
They can get around it. They can log in at school. They can go on the school computer. They can ask friends to log in for them. They're going to figure out how to do it. So you might as well go the lighter route. You might as well teach them about the safety of the internet. Maybe do some scare tactics and talk about all the bad things that could happen if they keep acting this way. And then they'll be like, they'll stop.
Which brings up.
Yeah, but if they don't stop, sometimes you have to take serious measures.
Then no, you send them to the army.
No, you guys are getting this all wrong. All you got to do is gaslight them. Which brings us to our next one. 1 in 800 parents actually gaslight their children. I love manipulation.
I think that that's probably 1 in 2, but like so many parents did not want to admit it, and they were just gaslighting when they were asked about it.
I would say it's way higher. Bro, it's way higher. I'll give you one example. Actually, I'm not sure if I should say it because we do have some younger. I'll whisper it. I can't say it, actually. I can't.
I think he's gaslighting us right now, Jack.
That was the first time I saw Alex actually filter.
Jack, I think
look, I don't want to ruin childhoods, but look in chat. Look at you know what I'm talking about. That's
he just sent a picture of his bare butt.
But I don't think that's what they're talking about. Like lying and gaslighting, I feel like are 2 different things.
All right, how about something like with chocolate or like if you make a face, it's gonna stay there forever. That's gaslighting, I think.
I don't know. I think gaslighting is like basically misremembering things, like saying that one thing happened when something completely different happened.
Yep.
It's like a certain form of lying.
And because they have authority over you, you kind of have to just say, okay, mom, sure.
You could,
right.
or you argue, but like a gaslighting mom, especially a gaslighting Karen, that is the final boss of parents. That is there. You do not want to mess with a gaslighting Karen.
Wait, look at this next one. 1 in 1,000 parents kick you out on your 18th birthday. That's called doing the literal bare minimum. I feel like it would be more.
Are they including
than
sending them to college, or just like you're done, get out?
I mean, legally, you're responsible for your kid from ages 0 to age 18. As soon as they turn 18, they are fully responsible for themselves according to the law.
Yeah, honestly, I do kind of get why this is so rare now. I feel like back in the day it was probably less rare, but in today's day and age, it's really hard to buy a house at the age of 18. Actually, pretty much impossible. And so it's hard to like go live on your own at a younger age today than it was like 40, 50 years ago.
All right, we're jumping up again. 1 in 12,000 parents install a secret tracking device. This could be an AirTag. This could be something implanted into your brain so they know every one of your locations. This could be like secretly turning on the share my location on the iPhone. It's pretty much stalking, but I kind of agree with the parents up until a point. Like up until they're probably like 12 years old, I would say it's okay to put a tracking device inside of your child.
Inside of them?
Wait,
no, I meant,
no.
you can't tell the kid.
What are you talking about?
Like implanted into their brain or something, just like a little thing, just so you
I think that's what they're talking about right now. They're talking about actually actually installing a tracking device, like, on the person.
Yeah, but Adam, you're saying that's okay to install a tracking device
Up
in
until
your
like
kid?
they're 12, just like a little thing in their skin, they don't even feel it. We say it's like something to control their heartbeat or something. So I'll just gaslight them into thinking that it's a real thing.
I mean, it is crazy to think that people actually do that. However, I mean, I could see the flip side, right? You just want to know where your kid is. As long as you only use that during emergencies, right? Like, let's say your kid's been missing for like 2 days, and boom, you have this tracking device. Like, it's good for that, but I don't see any other case where that's good.
Parents
I feel
could
like
abuse it for sure.
Yeah, parents are just gonna like be like helicoptering around where their kids are at all times.
You said you were at the arcade.
The problem with that is a kid and their parent should have the most trust between the two of them in a relationship. And that to me is like totally breaking the trust of the two. And once like the day comes that the kid finds out that you have a tracking device installed to them, there's no more trust in that relationship.
They'll never
What if the
find
kid
out.
already knew?
Well, then they'll never trust you, I don't think. That's crazy. I think. Hey, that's my opinion though.
1 in 15K parents give you a fake phone.
Oh, they'll never trust you if you give them a fake phone.
Fake phone. How does that? Why would they? What? That's what? How? Huh?
Well, instead of
know.
giving them the new iPhone,
What
you
does
can't
that
afford it, so
accomplish?
you give them the Android, like kind of a jackass.
No. But an Android is not a fake phone. We're talking about a phone that literally doesn't do anything.
That kid is probably like just a tiny bit special.
Yeah, I don't see that one working.
I wonder if they give them a box, like the iPhone box. So they open it and think it's the iPhone box, and then it's just like some ancient flip phone that doesn't work.
It's a Nokia.
Got him.
All right, next up, 1 in 20,000 parents blame you for their divorce. Emotional abuse causes just as much trauma as a physical smack. That's
Sometimes even more.
Oh, Alec, this is just turning into a therapy session for Alec.
All right, Alec. Let's bust out
here's-
the tears.
He had a
Anybody
perfect
have
childhood.
tissues?
He probably peed himself.
Alec, you don't have to say names, but was it your mom or your dad that blamed you? And also, was it true? Was it your fault?
Yeah.
I was 2 when it happened, so I don't know if it was my fault or not.
Probably
You were
cried a
pooping
lot.
too much.
Yeah, he probably peed himself then too.
I can't deal with this freaking kid!
He's a
leaking
faucet. He's a leaking faucet.
I keep slapping him, but he keeps pooping!
We gotta move on. I don't want to stay on this topic too long. 1 in 25,000 parents put your bed in the garage. What?
How cool is the garage, though? Are we talking like
Yeah,
it's
dude.
a sick man cave out there with like Xbox,
That's what
PS5,
I'm thinking.
VR,
No, it's
big
empty.
TV,
It's
golf
obviously
sim?
empty. It's obviously
Maybe
empty.
a little
There's
heater,
nothing
little
in
AC
there.
unit.
Oh yeah, if
What a
there's actually a
crazy
car
thing.
in there too, that's pretty messed up.
Well, then they can sleep in the car. Maybe it's like a Ford F-150.
Okay.
1 in 30,000 parents make you work for 16 hours a day.
Nah.
Doing what?
But that's the entire day because you sleep for 8 hours.
That seems like child labor a
That
little
is
bit.
definitely child labor. I think that happens in China and in a lot of parts of Africa.
I mean, I've had long days of work when I've been younger, but like it's been pretty basic, right? You
Yeah.
like do your chores, you help with the laundry, you Windex some windows here and there, you vacuum the big room, mow the lawn.
Nah,
I mean,
bro.
max it's like 4 or 5 hours for me.
I would get pissed if I had to take the trash out. I take the trash out. It takes 30 seconds. I'm like, Mom, I'm good. I did it. I did my thing.
No, Mom, no, you can't make me. I refuse.
Pretty much.
That tracks. This next one is crazy. 1 in 45,000 parents get you to lie about dad in court.
Just dad.
That's crazy. Why, what about mom? It's just the mom's gaslighting the kid.
You're gonna say Mom was a real piece of work.
No, they lie about dad, not mom.
Like dad beating them?
No, the mom gets the kid to lie about the dad to make the dad seem way worse in
Yes.
court so that the mom can keep custody of the kids.
And she can keep those
Oh.
paychecks coming in.
I thought it was
Right.
dad lying. It sounds like everybody's lying.
Yeah. That was not fun when I had to go through that.
Speed around, 1 in 60K parents leave you in the car on a hot day. 1 in 85,000 parents ban you from school. 1 in 100,000 parents abandon you from a child shelter. Or abandon you at the child shelter, not from.
Oh my god. That's awful.
1 in 100,000 parents, 1 in 250,000 parents recruit you into a cult called the Mormons.
That one's crazy. What? Well, I guess if they're already in a cult, then I mean.
Yeah, if the
it
parents
makes
are in a
sense.
cult, it makes sense to recruit their kid into a cult.
Yeah.
Like it adds up. I'm not saying it's a good thing to do. I'm
The
just saying it
numbers are
adds up.
massive. Yeah.
And
I didn't
also,
realize that's actually a lot though compared to how many people there are in the world. 1 in 250K is like that's a lot of people.
That's a lot.
I do wonder though, like what is the actual definition of a cult? Because I think a lot of people could technically be in a cult, you know? Like if it's just, oh, I follow this way of thinking, then a lot of parents would then teach their kids to also think that way, and so now the kid is in that cult too.
The Mormons. cults.
Like if everybody that subscribed to more Beck Bros.
Guys, join our cult. We'll start a
Join the
cult.
cult.
Bung-ho.
Your parents not gonna like it. They're not gonna like it, but do it anyway. 1 in 500K parents have a prison cell bathroom. 1 in 1 million parents wake you up with cold water. 1 in 1.5 million parents only give you dog food to eat.
Get out
Not
of
even
here.
cat food. Seriously, that's crazy.
Not even cat food. Actually, cat food's pretty good. I think there's like salmon in there, maybe sardines.
There's fresh fish in there.
Yeah, dog food is awful. Dang.
Alec just typed in chat India.
Yeah, what? What?
Is that a previous reference, or
I think
did you see
I
something
think that was
in the news?
That was probably a delayed one. From the arranged marriage.
that was from an earlier one.
That was probably
my
from
bad.
arranged marriage.
Come on,
Yeah, that's
my
crazy. Okay, next up we got 1 in 5 million parents send you to the circus. Did you know that parents sold their kids for as little as $2 during the Great Depression? Makes sense.
Hold on, wait. How much was $2 worth back then?
Yeah,
$2
yeah. You got to check for inflation.
during Great Depression worth.
It's got to be
now.
$200,000, right?
Okay, all right, guys, hear me out.
How much?
They were selling their kids for $38.50.
Oh my God. Whoa! That can almost get you 3 bowls at Chipotle.
That can buy you 1.5 pizzas
Wow, that's crazy.
for your child.
They sold their kid for nothing.
Well,
back
think
then.
about it. Well, think about it though. A child has a lot of incurring costs too, so they're actually saving a lot of extra money on top of making the $2.
Yeah, if you have a kid, right, and you give it up for adoption, I mean, I'm not saying it's a good thing, but like it happens, right? You're basically saving yourself like $200,000.
Yeah, I've heard it's more. I've heard to raise a kid is like $1 million over the course of the 18 years.
Well, it
if your name's
depends.
Mary Beck.
It depends, yeah. If it's
Yeah,
Mary.
Beckbro Mary. Beckbro Mary's probably
$1 billion.
expensive. Whoa! This next one, sorry for yelling, but 1 in 10 million parents throw knives at you when they're angry. Holy
Crazy.
cow!
Yeah.
That's insane.
They definitely have bipolar disease.
I'm trying to think if like my parents have ever done anything near that at all.
These are getting insane.
Nope, can't think. No.
One time my dad got really mad though when he ripped the printer out of the wall and smashed it on the ground and then started stomping on it. Is that close to throwing knives at me at all or no?
Sounds like maybe emotional trauma, but sounds kind of awesome too.
Maybe he
Yeah.
was trying to give you a tattoo in your sleep.
Well, he wasn't, to be clear, he wasn't mad at me. He was mad at the printer because it wasn't printing. So he ripped it out of the wall and
I
slammed
mean,
it.
yeah, that's respectable. If a printer is not printing, then what's it good for?
Right.
You're just taking out the trash.
Oh my God. Look at this next one. What?
1 in 25 million parents give you a tattoo in your sleep.
Those are the parents that also put you in a cult.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
they're
what are we
marking
doing?
you. They're marking
Why
you.
are we?
well,
why are we doing
These
this?
are getting crazy, Jack. These are getting so crazy. 1 in 100 million parents sell your kidney. That's, I mean, if you're going to sell them to the circus, you might as well sell their kidney too and get $262,000. You know?
That's a big
You
profit.
know what I'm saying? Don't do this, though. Parents are really messed up for
No.
that. That's crazy.
This is also highly illegal, guys. You can't just go to a hospital and be like, hey, I got a little Timmy right here. Just take a kidney, and I'm going to cash that in as a check. Thank you. That's not how it works.
I heard recently that somewhere overseas, we'll say Turkey, but it's not definitely Turkey, but a lot of Americans went there to go get a surgery of gastral bypass, something like that.
Yeah, gastro
Make
bypass.
your stomach smaller.
Right, yeah. And when they all came back, they didn't realize for years, but all the surgeons stole their kidneys and sold them.
Yeah, big lawsuit.
So like a bunch of people lost their kidneys because they didn't even know, because you don't know when you get one kidney removed. So they didn't know until like one of them got scanned later. And then, yeah, pretty crazy.
That's the craziest prank ever. Like, got your
It's
kidney.
not a prank, Adam.
Got your kidney.
Not a prank. They stole their kidney and sold them.
That's a
Nah, bro,
funny prank.
It's just a prank.
I would
Yeah,
do that
just
to
a
the
prank,
boys.
Oh, right.
All right, next up, 1 in 200 million parents run a kid fight club. Nursery workers in Missouri were fired for running a toddler fight club. Okay, that's good. That's
Come
good.
on,
You got to give
Missouri. What are
respect
we
where
doing?
respect is.
Yeah, I mean, it happens a lot in juvenile detention centers. I recently heard where the prison guards get the kids to fight each other for money.
Where did you
Sounds
hear
awful.
that from? Are you watching these
News.
videos?
Just the news.
I used to fight my brothers.
And last but not least, we have 1 in 500 million parents that will create a torture chamber room for their children.
No, it's a torture chamber playroom, Jack.
There
Very
is
different.
no play
Very different.
happening in that room. There is a picture of a freaking
play.
guillotine, okay?
There's play.
Yeah, I've
oh
heard
my
horror
God.
stories of parents doing this, and never, ever, 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 ever do something like this.
A couple did it to 13 kids. for decades, and now they're in prison.
Yep, yeah, pretty messed up.
Wow.
So hopefully you guys like your parents a little bit more after watching today's video.
I gotta call my mom.
And if you guys enjoyed and want to see more, make sure you guys leave a like on today's video or else Alec will slap you. And make sure you guys click right here or Adam will torture you with stuff.
Playtime.